Hi everyone, introduce myself, Tina, and it's an incredible opportunity today because we have invited one special guest speaker here that already joined with us today. Please welcome Mr. Wilbertus Darmadi, ICIO from Toyota Astra Motor. Hello sir, how are you?
Hi everyone. Nice to meet you. I'm good.
Okay, maybe for the first introduction, sir, would you mind to share a little bit background about Toyota Astra Motor?
Okay. So Toyota Astra Motor actually a distributor of the Toyota vehicle in Indonesia. Yeah, we hold around 30% of the market here. So Indonesia actually we are market leader at this moment. Yeah, we have around more than 350 branches that spread at all around Indonesia from the Aceh to Papua. And we have around 38 dealers. Yeah. Our services, we are not only selling the vehicle, but also we have a workshop and also the part sales and trade-in. Yeah. So that's Toyota Astra Motor.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for the introduction. So it's been a very much growth and innovation, yeah, for Toyota Astra Motor. Actually, it will keep expanding in the future. But as a big company like Toyota Astra Motor, it must be very important to build an IT infrastructure that could keep up with our digital transformation, and of course in the state of cybersecurity these days that that's keeping getting more advanced day by day. Maybe from your perspective, Mr. Darmadi, would you mind to share what is your perspective for the state of cybersecurity in industries these days?
Okay. Actually, if we are talking the cybersecurity, we should talking about the digitalization or digital transformation. Yeah, as you know that especially at the pandemic, every company actually enforced to become ready. So most of the company they transform from offline to online services. Yeah, and of course. These have consequences, yeah, in cybersecurity impact. Yeah. If everybody going to digital, yeah, as I mentioned in the beginning, digitalization, yeah, internet world, and cybersecurity is become one packet. Yeah, so we cannot deny it, and the most important is actually how we facing it, yeah, how we protect, how we prevent all the cyber attacks, to our all digital asset. Yeah. So this today, I think the more you are enter to the digital world, to the internet, yeah, of course, you should be ready for the cybersecurity. All the effort to prepare from the cybersecurity, you should take it in place, I think.
Yeah, yeah, I agree, Mr. Darwadi. Yeah, as cybersecurity is more advanced these days, especially when it comes to pandemic. Every company are forced to work by online. Everything needs to be prepared to, so soon, and sometimes it's also getting so much worse as we talk about cybersecurity. But in Toyota Astra Motor, how to work these days while pandemic? Is it work from home or work from home office?
Yeah, of course, we follow the government. We are still work from home at this moment. Yeah, so majority, yeah, of course, we are work from home, and this is not for Toyota Astra Motor. I think, yeah, all the enterprise. Yeah, so when the pandemic is comes and yeah, everybody should work from home. Suddenly, abruptly, yeah, from the IT team, from the IT guy, we should prepare it. Yeah. So in beginning, maybe many of the company not preparing for the work from home environments, yeah, and also the tools. Yeah. But we are lucky that for the Toyota Astra Motor, actually we already have a roadmap. Yeah, we already since before the pandemic, we already have a roadmap that we aware that in the futures, yeah, some of our employee will work remotely and not from the office. So we already prepare the infrastructure at the moment, but of course for the quota is not enough, yeah. So the license also. So, but we are ready for the infrastructure. So, thanks to the God that actually when the pandemic comes and all the employee abruptly should work from home, from the IT, we are able to provide our services here to enable to all the user, the employee to work from home at the moment. There is no big issue here for us.
I see. Wow, that is so glad to hear. Yeah, but already as Toyota Astra Motor already prepared before the pandemic has come. Yeah. As maybe also know how many IT team in Toyota Astra Motor.
Yeah, my team actually I don't have so many employee, yeah, because our mode is different. Yeah, so we in my team we only have 23 members. Yeah, mostly actually what we maintain is architect, yeah, analyst. That's role that actually we maintain in organization. Yeah, but for the developer, all the development, yeah, including the infrastructure and also applications, we collaborate with our partner, yeah, with the vendors. So that's the way how we manage the IT, yeah, in Toyota Astra Motor. Yeah. There, I think from my experience, there's a lot of benefit we implement with that way. Yeah. With that way, of course, we supported by many vendor and also our partner, including Sangfor. Yeah, we are supported by Sangfor also. Yeah, so I think it become in Toyota we become more productive. Yeah, because we can deliver more projects. Yeah, assisted by our partner.
Oh, okay. So in Toyota Astra, there are some IT team that has a different focus, and as Sanfor is also one of the partner that support Toyota Astra, it has been an honor to work and assist the business process from Toyota Astra. But as we all know that since the pandemic, so we have to adapt with this all new normal. Would you mind to share any IT pain points that you have built maybe in the past?
Okay, I focus especially in the internet side. Yeah. So like I mentioned that now is a digital era. Yeah. Since the pandemic, all the enterprise convert from the offline to online, yeah, and also added by the work from home method, yeah, which enforce all the employee working remotely. So everything now connected to the internet, yeah, and also if we are talking about the future technology like IoT, yeah, Internet of Things, yeah, internet become a mandatory, yeah. So uh, uh, if we are seeing the situations, our many challenges if we are talking about the internet. Yeah. First, for example, that how we can ensure that all the connection to the internet is first secure. Yeah. Security is very important. Yeah. Very important for the I think for the all enterprise. Yeah. how we can secure all the connection to the internet. Yeah, that become challenge for us. Yeah, if we are talking more detail about the internet security, for example, if the employee connect to the internet, yeah, we need such kind of bandwidth management. Yeah, so it is impossible to open what unlimited bandwidth, for example. Yeah, so
Yes.
of course that's impossible. Yeah, don't how much you want to open your bandwidth. Yeah, so I
Yes.
think the bigger you open your bandwidth, yeah, it's always shortage for all the employee. Yeah? So we need a bandwidth management, such kind of the bandwidth management. But for the bandwidth management itself, we should able to control the bandwidth based on application, for example, yeah, based on the user, based on the quota. Yeah. So there is so many requirement if we are talking about the bandwidth management. Yeah. The other things, if we are talking about the application access, yeah, when we publish some applications to the internet, yeah, you know, the as I mentioned, the security is become number one. Yeah, we need to filter what kind of applications that allow to access, yeah, to be accessed and published to the internet. And when all our partner, employee, or customer access our applications, yeah, once again, all the external access, yeah, it means you should be careful. Yeah, all the access from the external, from the outside, yeah, you should be careful. Yeah, so you should put a more protection, yeah, all the access from the outside. Yeah, that's the kind of example that the challenge, yeah, I think in this era.
Okay, I see. So there are some pain points that have been built in the past, like for example, the internet security, especially in internal or even external, and also related to bandwidth management for the users. Okay, from what we also know that Toyota Astra Motor also has been using Sanford as Mr. Darmadi has mentioned until now. That is Sanford SD1 and Sanford IAG, yes, Arya? Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Would you mind to share why at the time you choose to consider Sanford as the answer for the issues and the pain points that you have mentioned before?
Okay, we have a standard, yeah, standard in choosing a partner or the product, yeah. So at the time, we have a requirement. We have a pain point, like I mentioned before, yeah, previously, and based on our requirement, we are conduct product comparison. Yeah, that's our standard. So we compare several products for our solution, including Sangfor at the time. Of course, we compare it from the features. Yeah, features from the technical point of view. Yeah, so several product we compare based on the features. What is this product? What is the advanced feature? Then we choose several product. Yeah, usually we choose three products. We conduct a kind of the proof of concept. Yeah, POC.
POC.
So that's actually our standard, yeah, when we are choosing a product, including when we are choosing Sangfor. Actually, Sangfor already passed and become the best, yeah, the winner, yeah, in our product comparison. So because of that, we use Sangfor. We choose Sangfor. So very simple. Sangfor actually the winner from our product comparison, especially in bandwidth management. Yeah. So because of that, we are using Sangfor.
Okay, wow, now that is so glad to hear that we could fulfill the requirements from the Toyota Astra motor itself as for the feature and also comparing to the other technologies. Yeah. As you choose IAG, would you mind to also share from your perspective, maybe as CIO of Toyota Astra, how can this solution solve Toyota Astra motors problems?
Okay, there are 3 points, three advanced features that we see in Sang4. That's actually Sang4 better than the other competitor. Yeah. First, if we are talking about dynamic bandwidth management. Yeah. So bandwidth management is very important. If we have a pipe, yeah, for example, 10 megabyte, for example, yeah, we have internet pipe, then we need to control, yeah, the bandwidth, yeah. Many of product competitor, they have bandwidth management features, yeah, but dynamic bandwidth management, I think not all the product have it, yeah. What I means dynamic bandwidth management is we can apply a traffic control policy, yeah, automatically. Yeah, the policy can be enabled or disabled based on the idle of the bandwidth, yeah, based on the idleness. So it works automatic from its monitor the idleness of the bandwidth, then the traffic policy will work automatically, yeah, to apply or to add some of the policy. So that's the, I think, advanced features, yeah. Dynamic bandwidth management, not only bandwidth management, but dynamic one is the specialty, yeah. That's the first. The second is, if we are talking about the bandwidth, we give the access not only to our employee, but also to some of our VIP guests, yeah, VIP guests. So in employee itself, we define the access based on not only the total number, but also based on their role. The top management, they will have more bandwidth. Yeah, we allocate the bigger bandwidth for them, yeah, compared than the ordinary employee. Yeah, so we divide the bandwidth based on role. Yeah, and we also need a such kind of the quota bandwidth. So we can give, for example, the VIP guests or the guests, yeah, we give them the access to the internet, but based on quota. Yeah, this is actually what I found. This is also the advantage features of Sang4. Yeah, not many competitors that have bandwidth based on quota. Based on quota, that's one of the advanced features of the Sang4. Yeah. And the third one, if we are talking about the applications security, yeah, as we know that many applications that we publish to the internet, then we need to control the application bandwidth. Yeah, and if we are talking about the applications in Toyota, in TAM, especially, we have so many self-development applications that based on one .NET, yeah, .NET code, yeah. So many applications, yeah. This is actually our internal applications, but how we can differentiate it and give different bandwidth quota for its applications. Yeah. If we are talking about the applications for the big ERP applications, yeah, that very many. For example, I mentioned about for example SAP, Salesforce, yeah, because they already have what a tag. So the bandwidth management actually they can recognize that application, yeah. But back again, like what I mentioned, how about if we have so many application, internal application that we develop together with our partner, yeah, that's become a specific applications, and actually they are developed in same language code, for example, .NET. How you differentiate it? Yeah, that's become a challenge also. So with Sang4, actually we have Sang4 give us features, yeah, that they call as application tagging. So we can tag the application. Yeah, we can give a tag for the application. Then based on the tag, we can determine the bandwidth, the quota, the policy that we will apply to that application. So I think that's a 3 point that become an advanced feature of your Sang4 EAG. Yeah? So that's.
Okay. Wow, I see that this is a really amazing insight for all of us, yeah, from Mr. Darmadi, as you have shared. Maybe I assume that there is also so many consideration from Toyota Astra Motor, yeah, to finally choose Sang4 as one of the vendors to support the business process of Toyota Astra. Like for example, especially the bandwidth management for not only for user but also for applications, as many applications also came from the business itself. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a really amazing insight that Mr. Darwadi have shared. Yeah, maybe it could also relate and give some insight and ideas for many industries regarding to their IT. Yeah, as you have shared your experience with some for IAG solutions, would you recommend this solution to your peers or colleagues, and why is that?
Yeah. Of course, because based on our POC, our comparisons, we found that actually the Sang4 is quite advanced. Of course, I'm gonna to recommend this to my colleague, yeah. But of course, we should talk about the feature first, yeah, rather than brand, yeah. So, what I gonna to recommend the advanced features of the Sang4.
Okay, the advanced features, yeah.
Not the brand, yeah.
Okay, that is amazing, Mr. Ramadi. So, it's really helped the issues and pain points of Toyota Astra itself. You will comment this to your peers or colleagues. But for overall experience been working with Sang4, maybe any significant improvement in the business process?
Yeah, actually, I'm happy to work with Sang4. Yeah. Like I mentioned that when we determine the product that we use, we have a standard procedure. Yeah. So we ask the principal first to come to us to explain their features. Then we are compare them. Then we ask them to conduct a POC. So I think it's what consume the time. Yeah. So what I found actually Sang4 through all your account manager, and also the top management. Yeah. Grayson, Jackie, actually they support us, yeah. So I'm happy with the support from the Sang4, so they can follow our standard, yeah, and also they are what I can say very quick, yeah. very quick to respond. So if I ask, can we do POC? Yeah, can you provide a device to us? Yeah, we want to test in our environment. Yeah. So the response is very good, I think.
Wow, okay, thank you so much for the feedback, Mr. Darmadi. Yeah, maybe from the feedback that you have been shared, maybe from Toyota Astra, do you have any final words for Sangfor or Sangfor partners?
Because Sangfor actually, I'm talking about especially Sangfor in the security. Yeah. I know that Sangfor currently try to expand their services to the security. Yeah. So I think that's the good movement. Yeah. So for the Sangfor, I think please keep your good support to the customer. Yeah, because services will become a differentiator. Yeah, for every customer. Yeah, so please keep your good services, and also always never forget to innovate. Yeah, always yeah, come with the advanced features. Yeah, so I like the advanced features. So we can discuss if you can come to me if you have advanced features. Yeah, so I like to see what kind of the advanced features. So never stop to innovate. Yeah, so that's my message to Sangpo.
Okay, surely we will keep in mind, yeah, for the feedback, and we will surely will keep innovating in the future. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Rawadi, once again for the feedback. It's surely an honor from Sanford too to work and assist your business requirements. Maybe last but not least, any advice do you want to share related to security standards in the future, especially after the experience of solving those pain points from Toyota Astra Motor Company?
Security is become a hype right now. Yeah, so it's very, very important. So please not wait to prepare your security environment, yeah, your secure environment, because we don't know actually how important the security after we know the impact. So after
Okay.
you got, so for example, if you ever get a cyber attack, then you're aware that you really need a kind of proper minimum security standard applied at your enterprise. Yeah, so please not wait, and I think budget is you can discuss, yeah, together with usually what I know is might be the obstacle for many enterprise, yeah, to prepare the proper security standard usually is budget. Yeah, but I think if we are seeing from the impact point of view, we should able to discuss the budget to our top management. Yeah. So I think please not wait to prepare the security at minimum standard. Yeah, the minimum of the security standard at your enterprise.
Okay, hope this insight could be ideas for all of us. Yeah, as Mr. Rawadi has mentioned, that security has become really important. Do not wait until you get attacked, and maybe you should take action now and be prepared for the future, right, Mr. Rawadi? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that's all for the interview today, Mr. Dawadi. Thank you so much once again, Mr. Dawadi, as the CIO from Toyota Astra Motor, for sharing this all amazing experience that you have been dealing with. I'm convinced that it will be an amazing insight for all of us. It is such a honor for us to have this conversation with you. hopefully we can meet by offline, yeah, in the future. Okay. Thank you so much again, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.